All right, we are live now. This is Indy Talk with Jesse and Jaron. Just me today, though, with the return of Minnesota pro wrestler Matt Shaw. How's it going, Matt?
It's going pretty good. We're rocking the CM Punk shirt today.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Yeah, CM Punk's been pretty hot as of recently with AEW and Hangman Page, so definitely a good time
I,
to support Punk.
I should have worded it different. The next AEW World Champion.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's definitely a good way to put it. So yeah, but yeah, I know you wanted to come on. I know last time we had some technical difficulties, but other than that, we wanted to have you on talk about your injury update since you unfortunately got injured at the last show you were on.
Yeah, so little backstory. I ended up getting injured in training about March 7th, give or take a couple days. I got injured, ended up dislocating my left shoulder, and I was given about 3 weeks to heal up and before I could be allowed to step back into a ring.
Mhm.
So I took that time, I healed up, I got back into training, and did everything that I needed to, and ended up wrestling WillmarMania. After WillmarMania, I went and got an MRI, and I was told that I would need shoulder surgery,
Yeah.
which isn't a great thing to hear after wrestling a match.
No.
So I was really bummed out about it, but due to some personal things, I wasn't able to get the surgery in Sioux Falls like I was planning. So I had to go to Wilmer, Minnesota to get. I went and got a second opinion there, and we did all the testing that we had to. He tested everything: my mobility, my strength, if there was any discomfort when doing these things, whatever. And after kind of talking about it with the other doctor that he had in the room, he came to the conclusion that I will not need surgery, and that after
Oh,
if once I take up a little bit more time to recover, probably another week or so, he said I should be all good to go back in the ring. So very excited by that news and very pumped to hopefully have a good summer in terms of wrestling.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, that is definitely awesome news for the Matt Shaw fans out there. So yeah, it's surgery, man. That's never a good thing to have to go through, and it's awesome that you won't have to need it. So yeah.
uh, I'm very excited by it, and now that I'm not going to be taking the break that I was planning on taking, just because I know with myself I wouldn't be able to stay out of the ring.
Mm,
I'd be doing
mm,
something in it, whether it's just doing rolls or bumps or whatever. Um, but now that I'm able to do that, I plan on going to as many shows as possible. I'm going to June 11th for MAW because Davey Richards, I believe that's the Davey Richards one.
Uh,
Believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Davey Richards one.
yeah. Let me check that
Um,
again. I think I know. Yeah, that was just announced. Davey Richards versus the Real McCoy GDX. Oh, that'll be a back channel mania June 19th. So
oh, that's the 19th. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm going to that one. I'm
going to that.
looking at going to the June 11th one for MAW. There's some AWF shows I plan on going to. I plan on going all over, and I want to go back to some Time Bomb shows this year because Time Bomb is one of my favorite places to watch.
Okay.
So
Oh, you've been over and watching Time Bomb?
I've been to two shows for Time Bomb. I almost said one. I've been to two. My first one was almost 2 years ago, with the main event being Alex Cologne versus Orin Veidt.
Oh, there you go.
That was
Yeah,
a lot of fun. That was my first experience of a death match, and holy cow, did I fall even more in love with the whole style.
yeah,
It was a lot of fun, and Orin is one of my favorite people in the world. So to be able to see him doing what he loves was even better.
hmm yeah. Definitely. I've become familiar with Time Bomb Pro Wrestling as of around September, October. Or no, my first show was October. That was the show Minoru Suzuki versus Dominic Garrini. That was a huge show over in the shoot, forgot the venue, but over in Dilworth, Minnesota. So yeah.
That I was at that one too. That was a
Sure.
lot of fun. Me not being as familiar as I am with Minoru Suzuki, I've seen a little bit, but not much. It was
Yeah.
just it was an awesome experience to be there and see everybody glued to him. I was hanging out with Alex Zane during that match, and that was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. That was just an insane show, and just first time experiencing a new company like Time Bomb was really awesome to see. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Did you see the last show that they had, or hear about it a little bit?
I wanted to so bad. I ended up like I didn't even realize it was on the day, so I wasn't. I didn't. I didn't get the chance to go, but I saw. Was that the Sandman one?
Uh, no,
Or are you
that was
talking?
the one previous actually. The last one that was
Oh, you're talking
aquarium.
the last one they did with Reverend Ricky Norton.
Yeah, yeah. The Reverend.
I'll be honest with you, I love Reverend Ricky Norton. It's one of my favorite things right now in wrestling. It is
Yeah.
awesome to see everything he's doing.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
But if he keeps disrespecting deathmatch, I might have to put a stop to that. I know I'm probably not the guy that's going to end it if Diacide couldn't, but
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. The return of Diacide in the ring, or not in a wrestling capacity. It wasn't exactly in a ring. It was in fact not in a ring. So
yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
No ring death matches are by far one of my all-time bucket lists. They're on the very top of it. I want to do a no ring with Ricky. I want to do a no ring with Orin. And honestly, as much as this man scares me, I want to do one with Jordan.
Oh man.
I say he scares me not because like I won't fight him. I'm saying he scares me because he is a very intimidating man.
He is very intimidating. Yeah. Yeah, he is very intimidating guy at the Sandman show. He faced none other than Darren Corbin in that match, and then uh, yeah, he beat Darren up pretty good, and then Sandman came in as well. So
I actually just did my first thing for AWF. I was a security guard for them at their last show, and
oh, okay.
To kind of help out a little bit, do my part to give back to the business, pay my dues, all that fun stuff. And I ended up having to catch Jordan because he got kicked in the face and fell onto us as we were making sure he got back in the ring. And sure enough, he lands right on the other bad shoulder on me. The first place he landed was right there. And what honestly made it a lot of fun after that part, that sucked, obviously. But what made it fun was I caught him, and obviously he's a big man. I'm not going to catch him, so I fell. And when I landed, I heard a very loud crunch. As soon as I heard that, I was like, no. And I ended up, checking my shoulders, making sure everything was okay. And I was fine. But I look at my butt, and there's sunglass pieces all over my back. And I look up, and I see this woman looking down at me, very pissed off. And I was like, oh no. So I kind of like got up, and instead of being like, my bad, I walked straight to the back. I hung out there and was like, I was talking to Damon Spriggle and I was talking to Sebastian Taylor. I was like, dude, I just broke some lady's sunglasses. I'm gonna chill here.
Oh man, make sure she doesn't come backstage.
Right. I was like, please don't let that happen.
Yeah. It's never a good feeling when you break a personal item, but I mean, sunglasses are sunglasses. So I mean, but
in my opinion, if you put stuff down on the ground in the front row of a wrestling show, you're asking for something to happen. You're asking for that to get broken.
Yeah, you paid the extra money to get toppled down, maybe something broken, a wrestler tearing your sign apart or something. So
Mm-hmm. One
yeah.
of the scariest things I've ever seen in wrestling, not scary, but more just like a holy cow moment, was it was an AWF show I went to back before I was training.
Oh, okay.
And the match was, I don't remember exactly who was all in the match, but I know Kamikaze Klecker was one of the people in it, if you know him. It
Oh,
was
wonderful.
Kamikaze Klecker and I believe the Rainmaker Reigns, Randy the Rainmaker Reigns. I'm
Oh,
dating myself a little bit in terms of AWF roster, but
yeah.
it was those two versus Patient X and Killjoy. There's some clown guys that, yeah. And Kamikaze did a diving senton off the top rope to the floor and landed on all three guys. And when he landed, he ended up kicking the guy in the front row and the guy went to catch the guy and block his body from getting hit. And
Yeah.
when Kamikaze clicked him, the guy's pinky was facing that way.
Oh no. Yeah.
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 I
That's
saw that. I was like, "Are you okay?" My God, dude.
what.
He's just kind of
Yeah.
sitting there, crooked pinky, and he's like, "Oh, it's fine." I was like, "What the no?"
Yeah. Yeah. People cracking their finger back to fix it is like cracking your nose and oh man.
Yeah, definitely not for me.
Yeah. 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 I would definitely not do that. So yeah. But you probably got those guys, and then I don't know, you probably got time bomb guys that do that. Sandman probably does that. So
He probably
yeah.
does that in the morning. He'll wake up and it's sideways, and he'll just be like, "Oh."
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Uh, so yeah, you've been recuperating with the injury. You don't have to have a surgery. What have you been up to since besides I guess the injury and everything? So
So, what I've been up to, man, that's a lot. I've been really just kind of, catching up with old friends from high school, going back home and seeing a bunch of people, and like just kind of trying to keep myself busy while knowing like in the back of my head I can't be in a ring because that's like the
mm,
worst feeling of all to me. So I was just trying to keep myself busy, and then as soon as I found out I was cleared again, I started working out a lot more, trying to get back into shape, trying to make it to where I can still hang with these guys like Chris Crow and
mm,
Joey Alpha who could bench press me across the ring.
yeah, yeah.
Or if you want to talk about bench pressing me for fun, people like Moses Mayhem or
Oh,
Drago. Those two big dudes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, did you get? Then, oh, yeah. Were you involved in? Or, oh, yeah. I guess. Yeah, that would be probably a big dude to get body slammed or thrown across the ring by. So, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it was. That's right. I mean, we've addressed it a few times, but I mean, the whole Moses Mayhem, Drago, and on June 11th, that's going to be the show that they're doing that at. It's New Richmond, New Richmond, Wisconsin. What are your thoughts on that?
That's a lot of meat in one ring.
Yeah,
That's a lot of meat, but it's going to be a fire match. It's going to be insane. And of course, I have to root for my good friend Moses Mayhem. I'm
okay.
Moses approved, apparently. So, I
Apparently.
got to support him.
Hmm.
I got
Yeah.
to fix my thing, apparently. Give me a second.
Okay.
But I got to support my buddy.
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Moses is definitely a good dude, and yeah, made the first of pretty much we started talking was he wanted a custom Moses Mayhem figure and got that done a little bit after that, maybe a year after, made a second one. So he's got two custom Moses Mayhem figures right now. So yeah, yeah, really cool dude.
Of course, he wanted one.
Yeah, yeah. that's
I'm
yeah.
just
I
trying to
guess.
get my phone to charge right now because apparently it's being stubborn. So
Oh, okay. Technical difficulty. Yeah.
yeah, again, because we can never avoid them with me, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all good though. We're all good now.
All right. Sounds good. Uh. Oh yeah. I guess we could address the comments right now. Wrestling Gone Wild promoter Tom Burdick says, "Hey guys, awesome show." I think he was referring to the last. We just had a show with the All Out Pro Wrestling owner Pete King. So yeah, yeah. Thank you for that, Tom. And we got Mister Bullet Bronson in here, and he says you guys got some history a bit. He says still doing that finisher knee like you gave me before.
Hey man, I'll give it to you again if you need. Like, Nip, give a time and place, and we'll get this in, man. We'll get that match in.
Yeah. Oh man.
Only reason, one of the biggest reasons I want to wrestle him is because I'll finally be the taller one in the ring.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's yeah. That would be pretty interesting to see. But yeah, you got some height out over him. So yeah.
Thankfully, all love to you though, Bullet. All love.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and on the last show with Pete King, he and another North Dakota pro wrestler, Matthias, was they were going at it a bit. Yeah. Do you have any history with Matthias or know about him?
So I did a little bit of training up in North Dakota, a little bit for just a day. I did like 6 hours of training, and in between doing stuff for training, Matthias got in there and just decided to pick on me, beat me up, do whatever he could because he's a bigger guy. So
Yeah,
we got a little bit.
a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. Matthias, big dude. He demands respect, demands to be on different shows. So we'll have to see
You
what he
gotta
does.
earn the respect, brother. You gotta earn it.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Good old Matthias. So yeah. Uh yeah. So in terms of wrestling, what are your since or you said you're almost cleared. How much? What are your plans for wrestling now?
My plans are simply just go and wrestle wherever I can and do whatever I can.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Go where, go wrestle who, I don't care. I don't care where, when, how, or who. I just want to be in the ring.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Tom Burdick, if you're still in here, you might have someone interested. So he's a promoter guy.
Let's
So
hope
if
so.
what's that? Yeah, yeah. Is there any future stuff with MAW possibly?
I hope so. There's one guy that I still got a little bit of beef with,
Mm,
and I want to get that squashed before the next hometown show, so that way he doesn't ruin that one for me too. And that man is so fresh.
mm. Mr. So
Oh, man.
Fresh. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, you've at the last WillmarMania, you guys had some beef. It was Matt Shaw, Chris Crow, uh dang it, the barber guy. I forgot his name. What was his name?
Steve Pepin.
Steve Tuckheppen, that's right. Versus the bad role models. So yeah, you guys definitely got some beef. You guys shaved his head that night, so he's been pretty sad
And
about that.
he's still running his mouth about me. He posted a TikTok about me. He said
Oh,
some stuff about me when he was here with you guys.
mm-hmm.
Oh man, he never shuts up. And I
Oh
want
man.
Fresh to know that when we get in there, I've been working, I've been getting better. I'm going to beat him, and I'm gonna get him back for that little nut shot he gave me at WillmarMania.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. We did do that.
What
Yeah.
made me even more upset watching the tape back was the commentators notice. How did the ref not notice?
Yeah, yeah.
Calm down a little bit.
Oh man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the ref didn't see it, and Yeah, referees don't see a whole lot of stuff either. So
No, and
yeah,
like I don't know what I did to hurt him or what I did to upset the ref, but
yeah. hmm And then at the end, you had Pepin's kid, I believe. He somehow became an official ref. I don't know how that worked out. Yeah,
he, he probably saw the nut shot better than the actual ref did.
he probably. Oh man.
But
Yeah.
you know what? It's in the past. I'm gonna get fresh back for it though, and I'm gonna probably make him do something worse than eat dog food or shave his head. We'll have to figure that out though down the road.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. A few weeks ago, MAW de-smelt the chef is cooking in Faribault. It was Mitch Paradise and hometown guy Chef Jeff LeBeau versus the bad role models. The bad role models, unfortunately, in his mind, lost, and he had to eat dog food. So, yeah.
I'm so sad I had to miss that. I was super upset I missed that and
hmm
didn't get to see him eat dog food. That would have been an amazing thing to witness in person.
hmm Oh man, yeah, that was quite the sight to see, and I was front row in the left corner. I got pretty much a straight shot at seeing him eat dog food, and he did not like it at all. So I don't think he could either. So, hmm oh, wait, still there? Still there, Matt? Okay, yeah, it froze a bit on you, Matt. So that's why. Yeah, wait, can you hear me now, Matt?
Of course it did.
Yeah, I was like, oh no. So
Yeah, I can.
yeah, okay, yeah, but yeah, quite the sight to see. So yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I definitely want to see Matt Shaw so fresh in a one-on-one match, and we'll have to see if Mr. Commissioner Brian Sager can get that done. So yeah, yeah.
Hey Brian, you know how to get a hold of me, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm. Yeah, I'll have to message him about it too. So yeah. Who else? Oh, we got another promoter. He was just on the show last a couple hours ago, Mr. All Pro Wrestling owner Pete King. He's joking around a little bit, but he says, "Who is this guy?" Oh, you should explain who Matt Shaw is.
Well, Pete King, I am Matt Shaw. What else do I say? I've fought the tallest of the wrestlers and I've fought the shortest of the wrestlers. Chris Crow being 5 foot nothing. You know, I've wrestled, I don't even remember the guy's name, Elijah Alexander. I've wrestled in North Carolina. I've wrestled in Minnesota. That's the only two states I've wrestled in. But I haven't done too bad for myself in terms of being 4 matches in. Wrestling in front of 1,000 people in my hometown. Winning the main event of WillmarMania. That's what I am. And if you're ever interested in bringing me out to your promotion, I'm always down for a drive.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Pete, you're gonna definitely have to
if I'm
consider
right,
that.
is that the promotion? Match and remember right. I might be wrong.
What was that again? I think it cut out a bit.
Technical difficulty.
Oh, yeah.
The promotion into
Oh,
promotion.
I think it might have been that promotion. Yeah.
Are we still having technical difficulties?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Yeah, I think it might keep cutting in and out like that. I don't. It's just StreamYard, man. So P King says, "Oh my God." So, but yeah, Pete King, Matt Shaw's a main event superstar. You guys got to have him. So yeah. hmm
I'll throw out the challenge. Pete King, if you want to bring me in, Pete King, I would love to wrestle Tank Bryson.
Okay.
I'd love to get in there with him. So send me a message. We'll figure something out. And I'll step in the ring with some Tank Bryson, get some Tank. That sounded really bad.
Yeah. I mean, we know what you mean, but yeah, it could go both ways. So. Oh man. Steve says
we'll have to see if Tank Bryson can stand on the match out level.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. What's that? He was he was saying he definitely would like to face Tank Bryson sometime in APW. So yeah. What else we got? Who is it? Kool-Aid Man 71 says you guys got the Matt Shaw again. Love this guy.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. We got fans, so yeah.
Yes. Love it. I love they're the whole reason I'm doing this. Like, they're the whole reason I get to wrestle in my hometown. They're the whole reason I get to wrestle in Kimball, So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what else? Yeah. So talk about MAW, the future for that. I know you said wrestling anywhere, but is there a want to go back to Crush Pro Wrestling? I don't know what their thing is going on right now, but I haven't seen a whole lot of news. But unless you got something, maybe.
I mean, if Crush Pro Wrestling makes a return, I'd love to be back with them. That's the first company I wrestled for in Minnesota. It's run by a very good friend of mine. I would love to be back with Crushed for Mr. Benson.
Mr. Ben, okay. Oh, is it currently out of commission right now?
I really don't know, and it's not really my place to like if Benson ever mentions it to someone or posts about it. And that's his, but he hasn't run since the last one for.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, definitely would like to see it again. I know I did see or when they had that show, I did see it. It was on the radar to see if I could go, but I think unfortunately I wasn't able to. So I'll have to see if Crushed does a return or whatever happens for the future of that. So yeah. Um. Yeah. So you mentioned North Dakota Matthias. There's actually, oh yeah, well a bit, but Time Bomb Pro Wrestling. But have you heard of the company Below Zero Wrestling up in Fargo?
Below Zero. I love Nick Stokey, man. Nick's a great guy, and I love their. I don't know why, but the other guy's slipping my head right now. Nick Stokey, and it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna remember it as soon as we end this. But I love Below Zero. I've loved. Yeah, the other promoter. I can't remember his name to save my life, and it's killing me.
I think it's Zach something, I believe. I don't.
Thank you, Nick and Zach. Yes.
Yeah.
I love Nick and Zach. They've been nothing but awesome to me every time I've been up there with them and helped them out. And I can't wait to go back up there and be with another show. I wasn't able to go to their last one, which really sucked because Matt Cross versus Kyle Pro is a money friggin' match.
Yeah. I was there live and got to see that. I think it was like 2 rows back, but yeah, I got to see it second row, and I didn't know a whole lot about Matt Cross, but he's World Traveler and Kyle Pro, the pro that runs the show. So
yeah. Matt Cross, former Tough Enough contestant, Lucha Underground. I
Oh.
believe he was on the first All In. I might be
Mm-hmm.
wrong, but yeah, he's done a few things.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Uh Kool-Aid Man 71 says I think it's referring to Crushed again or another show, but they say if Shaw isn't there, I won't be going. Yeah.
I love that. That's the
Mm,
energy you need. I gotta be there. I gotta be on the show, man.
mm, yeah. Main event superstar Matt Shaw. So yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far.
Not yet. No. I mean you've done
Not yet.
it was a pretty
I
big
don't know about that. Maybe mid card match. No, I'm just kidding.
big I mean yeah. You did have that one main event, so I mean getting getting to that familiar ish stage, so I think once you
Let's
come
hope so.
back, you got to make a bigger name than you've ever made. So, yeah,
Yeah, let's hope.
yeah. I know last time we talked about you meeting Jeff Hardy. What do you think about Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy being together, and then Young Bucks?
Ah, man, I love when the Young Bucks and the Hardys wrestle together. It's always a fun match. It's always a fun segment, promo, whatever you want to say. Everything they do together is really fun. I just saw what they
Yeah,
did on Rampage with Gangrel. I thought that was pretty
yeah.
funny.
hmm
Brandon Cutler came out as Lita. That was entertaining.
hmm That was wow. I did not expect that. So, hmm yeah, Brandon Cutler's been pretty
Definitely not
interesting.
either.
Yeah, yeah. He's been quite the character. So,
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah. So Hardy's definitely doing great stuff there. So and they've been kind of getting closer to Minnesota. I really want to see if they can do some Minnesota show, but they were at GLCW in Wisconsin, I believe, a few weeks ago. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that was
Dude, there was a couple Wisconsin shows I really wanted to hit. There was one with Killer Cross and Scarlet Bordeaux.
yeah.
I'm a big Killer Cross guy. I will preach his name till I die. I love Killer Cross, so I was really upset to miss that.
Yeah. hmm Yeah, that was it looked like a pretty good show. I saw some images. I guess just a little shout out here. He was at WillmarMania as well, but Mr. John Fredrickson of the State of Pro Wrestling podcast. He made his way down the Oshkosh, and yeah, it was awesome to see his footage from down there, and he said it was a pretty great show. So I think Cross put him in like a chokehold
Yeah, I
for
saw
a
some of the
picture.
clips I saw some of the stuff he had, and I thought that's why I remembered it because I saw his stuff, and I was like, "Are you?"
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It looked like a pretty big show in the at GLCW and the Oshkosh. It looks like they do some big shows over there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Uh, what are your plans for the evolution or progression of Matt Shaw?
So as I take this time until I get on my next show, I'm just kind of trying to get more moves in my arsenal, more things I can do, work on my flexibility, work on my cardio, my agility, so I can do more things a guy my size you expect to be doing. So,
Yeah, yeah. Doing that knee,
and
that bullet brush.
and finally, I want to finally get some t-shirts because I want to finally make some money.
Yeah, yeah. hmm Yeah, that's how most of the wrestlers make the merch or make their money. You gotta get merch out there, get T-shirts, and I mean, there's always a fan out there that wants any and new merchandise. So yeah,
Yeah. And I've
yeah,
got a couple of designs all made up. I just got to get them throughout the whole ringer. I got to get the design actually finished. I got to get the t-shirts. Like, yeah, I got a lot I got to do.
Yeah, yeah. It it does take a lot to get shirts done. I've had talked I think a while ago I talked to the system about how he does his shirts and he goes through his company and does that. But yeah, Mr. The System, pretty interesting character. I'm pretty sure you know. So
Yeah, I know the system a little too well.
yeah, mm, yeah, he's yeah, current MAW champion. He's making his rounds throughout the Midwest. He's got a big show tomorrow in Racine, Wisconsin. So yeah. Oh.
He's too. This
Oh man. Oh.
Of course, we're cutting out again.
Yeah. Yeah, I was cutting out a bit. Oh man. I was like,
We all
shoot. Yeah,
I
we're
figured.
hmm so so yeah, you know the system pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've known him since before he was even the artist, or yeah, like I've known him since his first few matches. First,
Mhm.
I think it was the first time I met. I believe it was him and JDX. It was before they even had their first matches. It was really
Oh.
cool. I met them, and then like a month later, I'm at their first shows.
Okay. Wow.
That was awesome to see.
hmm Yeah. 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 There we go. Okay. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. So you probably know, but all right. Hoping that at least everybody at this point knows with the MAW Warriors TV taping. They're officially doing I think it's gonna become like an episodic television thing. They're doing their first official recording June 5th, Academy School of Pro Wrestling in St. Paul, Minnesota. What are your thoughts on that? And are you attending or watching that? Oh man.
Props and you. That recording cool.
Oh man. Yeah, I was still lagging
Are we
there.
good?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I don't know if it's you
Atlanta.
or me, but
Okay.
it's okay. Uh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, or I mean, I don't. Yeah, you don't have to go through it again, but
It'd be
definitely.
on my end, but
hmm
yeah, props to MAW. I'm very excited about it. I hope to be able to make it. If not, good luck to all those guys and gals on the show. I think it'll be a
hmm
big thing for them. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, wow, that's gonna definitely be a big thing, and it was free tickets, and you got the comment on there that reserve tickets, and within like the night or the day, they sold out, so they're gonna have a sold out the Academy School of Wrestling in Fairview, St. Paul. So yeah, yeah, looks like it should be pretty big. So yeah, uh, and it's yeah definitely biggest company out there. And I think I was talking to Pete King earlier. I believe it could one day surpass Impact Wrestling in terms of attendance. So I think
you never know, man. The future's always bright.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is pretty bright for MAW. So yeah,
Good Lord.
yeah. Yeah, what did they release like 7 or 8 shows for the summer now? So oh man.
Yeah, they got a lot going, man. They got a busy summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We hope to see Bat Shaw and So Fresh too. We definitely gotta get that going. So yeah.
I just want one more time to chop the crap out of him. I just want to give him back for what he, did to me a little downstairs.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely gotta get that revenge. So yeah. Um or actually, oh yeah, oh, are you freezing? Oh, wait a sec. Uh, oh man, why me?
We all good?
I think so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go on to
Okay.
next question. It okay. Uh, what are your future plans for ring gear wise? Your ring attire.
Oh man, I got a lot of things I want to do. I want to do like an MVP style singlet thing because I've always thought that thing was super cool. Or I want to wrestle in some trunks because yeah, but I don't have the legs for those. So
Yeah, takes a certain breed to wear trunks. So, but yeah. Hmm. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but yeah, oh, there. Oh, okay. I think it's there though. Yeah. Uh, but yeah,
okay.
the MVP singlet thing that would definitely be an awesome thing to see. And yeah, I mean MVP his old singlets are really awesome to see during those pay-per-views. And I mean he doesn't do it as much now, obviously, because he's not wrestling, but they were really cool. So yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I love the style of them and like what you can do with them design wise. So I'd love to be able to wear something like that. I just got to find the right person to make them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Someone who also has some interesting I guess yeah, some interesting singlets is So Fresh. He's got some peculiar design what that he does. I don't know
Uh,
what you call it, but
that dude's got a peculiar head.
yeah, that
If
is
that even
true.
makes sense, he makes my skin crawl.
Yeah. So Fresh has been getting on everybody's nerves in terms of his character and his ring gear. So, hmm oh man,
He's just jealous of one thing, and that's the fact that I still have a hair.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, he definitely got a better hairdo than Mr. So Fresh does, and it was even better
Oh
than
yeah,
the
definitely way better than Fresh.
yeah, and it was definitely better than that weird gold wig that he had at the Faribault show too. So,
What a weirdo, man.
yeah, yeah, definitely a weird dude, but we'll have to see what he does. I was really hoping he comments something, but he hasn't said anything yet. So I'll have to tell him about this later.
He's
hmm
scared too. That's why he's too afraid to step in with me.
yeah, yeah. Uh, is there a future feud with Richard Powers and Joey Alpha?
Man, if they want some more, they can definitely come get some. Yeah, they beat me up for most of that match, but I have some time to get a little bit stronger, a little bit better. And now that I know that I'm gonna expect a squatting teabag over my head before a leg drop, I'll be able to find a way to stop that from happening.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that is yeah, that was pretty interesting to see that, and I think definitely got to get some payback on Richard and Joey. So after, I mean, I think they deserve some kind of payback too, since they pretty much I mean, all three of them bullied Chef Jeff even before that match happened in Faribault. Oh.
Yeah, they're a whole bunch of bad dudes, man. They messed up my knee too. I had to go get that checked out. It's like something I didn't want to do, man. I already got the messed up shoulder. I don't want to get the knee checked out too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that, knees, man. That's it's always a bad thing to get checked in wrestling because that's always you're always trying to protect that at least, and if you go down, that's always it's not a good thing. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that sucked, man. It was not a fun night getting home.
Well, no. Yeah, that would yeah, that would definitely feel bad. So yeah. Um, they were getting to that point now, but I'll give you one last thing. What are your or just I guess how should I say it? What is your message for the Matt Shaw fans and the future of Matt Shaw? I want to give you the platform to just talk about what you're gonna do.
This is for everybody, not just people who actually follow me already and are fans. Keep your eyes open. I want to be everywhere and I'm going to be everywhere soon enough. So also follow me on Instagram. I am underscore Matt Shaw, I believe. I'm bad with my own socials. TikTok is I am underscore Matt Shaw. Yeah, and then Facebook is obviously Matt Shaw.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up to date. If you know of any promotions you'd like to see me at, send them my name. Be like, hey, this kid's super cool. He looks super hot too. Yeah, let him know.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. I hope should tell Pete and Tom about that, and hopefully MAW as well. So yeah.
Let's hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think the great message to the fans and yeah, I think we all can't wait for the future of Matt Shaw and Matt Shaw getting back in the ring. So yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm excited to do it. I'm excited to be back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's all I had. So I hope you have a nice night and can't wait to see what the future is for you. Oh, hold up a sec.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that, and I hope to see you at a show soon.
Oh, all right, sounds good. You have a nice night, Matt.
You too, man.
All right, sounds good. Live is ending.